How's it going, guys? I'm bringing you a video today. I'm standing up actually because I don't have a chair here, so I have to stand up. I've been asking for a chair for housing, and someone brought it back. But anyway, let's go on and get into it. So what we're talking about today is we're talking about Pupa and its recent release for episode 1, or supposedly episode 1. You know, we're kind of up in arms and we don't really know if it's episode 1 or not. Now, before I go and get into it and give my thoughts and my little rant about the episode, I'm going to go on and say this. Pupa is an anime that I'm definitely excited for, and I definitely want to see it this season because I feel, or I think, that it could be one of the best animes of this season because I have read the manga and because I have been caught up in you. And if you've been following my channel, you know that I put up a video or discussed a video of Pupa and stating that it would be one of the best animes of last season. But it didn't release last season because of its censorship issues. And, you know, Japan, they're kind of up in arms. They don't want to put anything out that promotes, you know, sexual content like that, like in Pupa. So they had to find another station to air it on. So fortunately enough, they found a station to air it on. And it released its first episode today, if I'm not mistaken. And it was a 4 or 5 minute kind of episode. But I really call it an attention getter. It really wasn't an episode. It was an attention getter. Now, here's the reason why. Now, if any of us are fans of anime, we know that it is physically, I'm not saying impossible, but it could be impossible for you to release an anime for only 4 minutes and have all the content in it. If you guys have read the manga of Pupa and you've been following it, like me and a couple of other my friends outside of YouTube, you know, you would know, or inside of YouTube, you would know that the manga goes in depth with each story. You know, it talks about how the main character and his sister are beaten by the father, and it shows them getting beat. It also shows the father showing up and talking to the brother, and he's saying that he's gonna hurt them, this, that, and the third. And you know, the brother's like, you get out of my life. I don't need you. Me and my sister are good by ourselves. And that was pretty cool how it showed that because it gave you a perspective on what was going on in the life of the main character and his sister, and it was cool. And it also elaborated more on the girl in the hat, which looks like a witch who told her to pretty much not go into the garden. Now, it didn't show that in the anime. All it showed was just a girl seeing the lady. She says, you know, beware of the red butterflies, and she goes into the the forest, and the next thing you know, she's a dragon. I mean, so it just highlighted certain points. It really didn't go in depth. And I think what this anime has to do is it has to have longer episodes, more than 4 minutes, because 4 minutes cannot just, I mean, I know people have short attention spans, but it needs to capture the audience. We have to be captured or immersed within the anime, and the only way to do that is to have longer episodes, and this is not going to work. You cannot, I repeat, you cannot have an anime 4 minutes and cover all the content within the first couple of chapters. Now, what you did within this series was one thing. You skimmed through or highlighted through certain chapters of the first couple of sections within the manga, which is cool because you're giving some people or your audience a leeway or a transition into what could possibly happen. Now, here's the thing. I think that this was not the first episode. This was not the first episode. This was just something that they just wanted to kind of capture our attention. But if it is the first episode, then I have to say, for people who have not read the manga, and for people who are somewhat interested in these kind of shows, you could have possibly enjoyed it. But with me, I've read the manga, and I'm still currently reading it. I think it's still ongoing. I don't know if it stopped for the time being or it's still ongoing. But I think that it's good, but I think that we need more. You know, I think that for people who have read the manga or is currently reading the manga, we need more. That is not enough for us. 4 minutes of material from an animation company is not going to be enough for us fans. I'm just going to be real with you. It's not going to be enough. Now, there's some people, some YouTubers who have uploaded videos and they're giving their thoughts and they're excited and they're clapping like, whoa, yeah, it's good. But I'm not satisfied. I'm going to be honest because I'm real. I'm not satisfied. I'm not satisfied. And I just want to see more material. I want to see longer episodes. I want to see more character development. Go into the character of Yumi and Yusario, or whatever his name is, the guy. Go into those two characters because they're really good, and then also talk about the father. Talk about the father because the father is the main reason why these two are in the situation that they're in. And like I said, I've read the manga, so the manga is so gruesome. And what you're showing, you are showing a little blood, but show blood. Show blood. In Attack on Titans or Shingeki no Kyojin, you showed blood all over the place. Show it in this anime. Don't censor nothing. Bring it out and let this be the best anime of this year. Let it be the best anime of this year because it has potential to be. If you do this anime right and you do it justice, this has potential to be the best anime of this season, possibly this year. Now, that's a stretch to say this year. I know I just said it, but it could be the best anime for this season. So those are my thoughts on Pupa, the first episode, which it was good for the standards of what I just mentioned, but for me, I need to see a little more. Like I said, I enjoy the manga. I know what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna spoil anything for you guys for the sake of the episodes to come. But please make the episodes longer. And with that being said, guys, I'm gonna check you guys later in another video. Peace, sayonara, stay gold. Love you guys. Bye.